Greetings, humanity. I'm Jim, and I'm going to be taking a stab at Planet Zoo. I finished up with Papers, Please just a little while ago, and as is common for these playthroughs that I do, I'm actually starting with a blank screen. Everything completely dark, and we're going to see if we can start this up completely fresh. I have absolutely no idea what to expect. Well, it's not entirely true. I have played Planet Coaster, so I'm expecting there to be some similarities there. So we'll see. I stopped playing Planet Coaster when I finished the first little set of scenarios for it, and I plan to go back to it at some point, but it wasn't. I will say it wasn't holding my interest quite enough for me to want to fight to get back to it just yet. So I mean, I'll probably wander back to Planet Coaster at some point. But I would like to try Planet Zoo since I picked that up as well. I think there was a bundle of some kind going on. I can't remember. Who knows what impulses we have when we make these mad decisions. But I remember grabbing a bunch of stuff from Planet Zoo when it was on sale, so here we are. The sales are how they get you, just so you'll know. So I'm going to go ahead, completely blind. I'm going to click on this icon, and we're going to see what happens. Heavens help us. All right. Here we go. Do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? Yes. Okay. I'm starting it up for the first time, so I have no idea what this is going to look like. However, I need to very quickly try and bring the game in. Let's see. Game lower right. There we go. Game capture. And the game we want to capture is Planet Zoo. Okay, this is evidently powered by Cobra. It's good to know. Good to know they're getting work after the 80s. Ah! That's a bear. Okay, yes. That's most certainly a bear. That would be the frontier symbol. Oh, good God. Okay. Just what you need. Just what you need. Early afternoon, late morning, you wake up, you want a polar bear snout in the face. Let's see. Welcome to Planet Zoo. It says, thank you for joining us. You're just a few small steps away from experiencing the world of Planet Zoo. You're about to experience the world of this planet. Anyway, sorry. First, we'll create an avatar. Oh God, I forgot about this part. Ah! I hate the I hate the effigy thing. I really do. Represent your amazing creations among the Planet Zoo community. Make sure to create someone your friends will recognize. No, I would rather. I do not give my consent for you to fictionalize me. We will create an avatar. I think last time I made basically Mark Twain. Not far off from this, really. Oh, you can randomize it now. That's great. I'll just stick with the, yeah, I'll do what I was doing before. So we'll do that. And this is fairly... What are heads supposed to look like? You have a number of different heads. I don't understand. I'm gonna switch sides here, so that's there. Okay. Oh God. Oh no, we're gonna leave that because there's. I just was reminded of Shades of Tiger King for that for a second, and so that disturbs us. Turn off your phone, Jim. Turn your phone down. There you go. Also, I have to apparently go and get my mail today. I haven't done that yet. I don't care. I don't care how fascinated you are by this process of creating yourself. I know, right? It's amazing. Okay. Let's see. He's only amazed every, like, 4 or 5 times that we change his face. I forget how I made the face of the other one, what I made that look like. Probably something close to this. Yeah, that's fine. I'm honestly just gonna leave the, I'm gonna leave him looking Mark Twainish. I think we'll do that. That's as white as it'll get, right? Okay, yeah. We can't have pure white hair, we can only have gray hair. That's okay. Whoa. That's too blonde. Going to leave it. I have no desire to see myself in effigy here. This looks close to... It must have remembered, right? Go slightly Einsteinian. I feel like the game might have remembered somehow, because... I think this was the look we were using before. It was either this or this. I cannot remember. We'll stick with that. And we don't want anyone to mistake us for someone exciting. That would be a problem. Sweater. There we go. It looks sufficiently strange.
Oh. Oh.
Ah! Gravity. Okay. Let's see. Do we... No, we don't want a hat. Yeah, I think that'll do. That'll be about as good as we can get. I think, probably. Oh, that's... Yes, I think that'll do.
Whoa.
Now we go with this. Pockets. Okay. Thing. And that is the incredibly... No, that looks weird. Okay. Alright. This is what we're going with.
Whoop.
Ah! Okay. Alright, I have to actually place this this being. I think I'm like roughly here. Okay. Now, one thing I do want to look into real quick are the settings. Because one of the problems also that happened with this game before was that those guitars are excited. One thing that happened before with this game was that I have no idea how different this will sound. Is that it would freeze up. Planet Coaster froze up. When I was streaming it, it would frequently start breaking up. So I want to try to ease that somewhat. We are tinkering with the settings here. We're going to keep all of this simple so that we figure out a fighter pilot. We're going to try to keep all of this as simple as we can for now. And we do not have edge scrolling, which might be good. That actually is probably a good thing. I don't know. Maybe I'll want edge scrolling. Hopefully I'll remember it exists if I want it. Okay. So these are correct, as far as I am aware. Desync. Trying to think. What do I want to? There were some things that there were some tricks, right? Like setting shadows to medium is probably helpful. If I do high instead of ultra, what does that do? Water reflections medium, shadows high. We'll try the high presetting instead of the ultra just in case. You know, you'd think my system can handle it, but not while streaming. So we'll see how this goes. Interface. Disable all hints. No, I need hints. Show boundaries, show music, games. Preview text. I don't know. Lock cursor when full screen. Sure, why not? What do these things mean? Units, distance unit in meters. And I would prefer them in freedom units. There we go. Freedom unit. I am a crass American and I require everything to conform to me. So let's see. Miles per hour, Celsius. No. These are what they call freedom units, isn't it? Mass units in LBs. There we go. Things that my puny brain can translate immediately. There we go. All right. These things I can eyeball. The metric system I cannot. I don't know enough about the alerts to know if I want to disable them. This is the thing that's going to happen, of course, is that I look at these, I see these, and I'm like, no, let's leave it for now. And then I forget that the setting changes can happen. Later on, when something does annoy me, I just sit there with it instead of thinking I can change the setting. I forget. No. Hi. Hello. I'm just figuring out how this works. And I can't. So we're just going to keep going. Again, I will not know how much the controls trouble me until we've jumped into it, so I'm just going to do that. And I'll figure it out from there. I remember there being a little bit of a struggle with the controls for Planet Coaster. Like I was trying to remember some of the shortcuts. Maybe this will help me remember. Who knows? Wait. A lot of it was while editing the path, right? Because place path, delete path. Raise and lower is U and J. Feel like that's going to be important. Rotate junction angle. Z on junction preview, then up, down, left, right. Right angle join. Z hold when path preview joins to existing. I'm sure this will make sense shortly. Let's see. Table joins. Reset vertical height. Yes, memorize all of this immediately. That's not gonna happen. Length, path width. A lot of controls here. There are many controls. There's so many controls. Yes. I'm just gonna have to, yeah, we'll just, we'll see what happens during the tutorial. General shortcuts, though I will look at that again in a vain effort to try to remember this. Okay, yeah. World of Warcraft standard, good, yes, WSAD. Raise camera is E, lower camera is Q. Okay. Zoom in is page up and page down, which I do remember from the thing before. Let's see if I remember it while we're doing it. Free look. Placement. Delete select object. Change simulation speed. Pause simulations. Key. From the old times, that is how we did these things. Okay. Alright. We did career before. I think. Timed. There's franchise. Build zoos all around the world and trade your animals online. That sounds fun. Kalenga. Build your zoos off. Challenge. Build your zoos offline with a full economy and challenges. And Kalengis. Sandbox. Build your dream zoo with no restrictions. First steps. We're gonna do first steps, but do we have any of these? You have, okay. I have things. I just sign up for your costume. No. This is what, the greater community? Probably. I would assume. Doesn't say anything. I'm not going to click it right now. Maybe I will. No, I won't. Okay. I'm going to click this button that says career. We'll see what happens.
Yep.
Ah! Okay. Tutorial. We have UK lions and antlered creature. Yes. I knew exactly where this was just a few scant weeks ago, and now the information has been deleted. I needed to know for the campaign I was running, but now it's gone. We have a bunch of time scenarios. We're not going to do that. Oh god, the planet's rotating! What did I do? I'm going to click on Goodwin House. Ah! Stately homeschooling. Medium. They're starting us on medium. Renovated and renamed after its purchase by Bernard Goodwin of the 1980s. In the 1980s. Goodwin House has since become one of the most respected zoos in the country. Most recently, it has undergone a further renovation to update many of the habitats and facilities, but due to various issues, the work hasn't quite been completed. Which is where you come in. Okay. This is difficulty medium. We're going to start it easy because I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. Alright. Going to press this button that says Start New. Ah! Oh. Rhino! Plan for juvenile animals as they mature into adults. They may need a new habitat to move onto another zoo or to be released into the wild. I'm going to stare at this rhino, this silhouette of a rhino, as it wanders majestically. Inbreeding with related animals will reduce fertility and immunity gene potential over successive generations. This is a thing we have to worry about, apparently. We're tracking genes. That's good to know. Some species become sterile after a certain age, which will be listed in the Zoopedia. I'm just sort of going with either a Zoopedia or a Zoopedia. Take this after zoology. There's a zoo and there's a zoo.
Heyo at Hematu. Yeah. Oh, sorry about that. I have a habit of slipping back into the Planko language. It's good to finally meet you in person. I'm Bernard. Although
Wow.
I insist you call me Bernie. The only person who calls me Bernard is my wife. And even then, only when I've tracked elephant dung into the carpets. As you know, I own several zoos, but I always like to show people the ropes here at my home. This is the first zoo I ever opened, and a source of great pride for me. And prides, thanks to a lion breeding program we ran in the 80s. But we're in the middle of a big renovation, and that's where you come in. Sadly, our old contractor had to retire after developing a fur allergy. Poor devil kept sneezing his dentures into the lion habitat. So, it's up to you to finish everything off. Don't worry, though. I'm not completely throwing you in at the deep end. My head keeper, Nancy Jones, will be lending a helping hand. Oh, she's a hard worker, and she'll expect you to be too. But I'm sure you'll get along like a house on fire, or even better, one that isn't on fire. Less shouting that way.
Okay. So,
Hello there.
Oh, crap.
From that rosy, fresh face of yours, I'm guessing you're Bernie's new hire. Good. Now, I hope you're ready to ditch your diploma because we're about to get really hands-on. But before we begin
Oh,
the
boy.
real work, how about we familiarize you with the zoo by learning how to fly around it and visiting some of our beautiful animals? We'll start by popping over and having a look-see at the grizzly bears in their habitat.
I have to wonder if I need to... Okay. So, I'm feeling a terrible urge to turn off the... There was a setting a moment ago. There was a setting a little while ago where you could turn off the voices. And I'm getting an urge to hit that setting because... Oh my god. Yeah, see, it's, they want to give a... I can understand sort of there's a desire to give their next game more personality, which is nice, unless the personality physically hurts to be displayed. Let me do a thing. Oh boy. Voice volume. Yeah, I don't mind hearing, sort of any Simlish-like cries or things where they're speaking in gibberish, but I don't know if this will affect. Let me double check. Because there's a voice volume, and that may be it. But let me just see if there's anything else I want to mess with here. No, this is not gonna. Yeah, the controls aren't gonna tell me anything. Okay, we're just gonna set voice volume to 0, and we'll see what happens. This is a hi. Let's see what it is. This is not exactly. See, this is another game made by the same people who made the Kraken game. This is about zoos, and they tried to get very cute and personable with voice actors at the beginning, and I was cringing terribly at it. So I have turned off. I have attempted to block their vocal cords. We'll see what happens. Renovated arena. Yeah, we already have that. Okay, good. Locate the grizzly bear habitat. Okay. I mean, this is already kind of glowing, so I'm sort of. We have a rotate. I know there's a rotation thing. Zoom in and zoom out. Ah! You know, the grizzly bears can hibernate for up to 7 months of the year, but then given that chance, I know a lot of people would do that too. Yes, they would. See, it's so much better when you can't hear her. Hang on. We find the We find the rotation control. You are online, it says. I was just looking at the controls. Settings, there we go. Rotate. There is rotate. Mouse controls. Zoom, pan, tilt, rotate. Camera, tilt, rotate. This is not, in fact, giving me... No. Ah, here we go. Do both buttons at once. All right. That's nice. I think I would like keyboard control for this as well, though. Have I tried any of the Jurassic Parks? No, I have not tried any of the Jurassic Park stuff as of yet. Let me see if I can just assign something to allow me to also rotate the camera. Yeah, no, that's absolutely not doing what I was hoping it would do. Oh no! Yeah, this is going to be on the raise camera, lower camera, zoom in, zoom out. Left, right, raise, lower, zoom in, zoom out. But this is not giving us rotation in here because I would like to be able to do it simply with keys, and I cannot. Oh, that's going to get annoying. All right. Miscellaneous camera controls. Ride camera previous... No, that's not it. Okay. We're going to have to live with it like this for a while. we can figure out what the heck we want to do with it. I assume these are the bears? Okay, this looks like a bear. You can find out all kinds of information about their animal, the most important thing being its overall welfare. Learn more about the animal welfare today as we go through objectives, but for now, let's enjoy this magnificent animal. Why don't you select the camera at the bottom of its information panel? Activate the animal camera. Now this is a fantastic way to get this. Holy crap! Well, that's a very particular angle. You ready? Let's pop over to the other side of the zoo and take. Doesn't appear to be any direct camera control here. And there's also animal refuse in this. Of course there is. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, this is way more detailed than the last zoo game that I played was let's go. The last zoo game that I played was Zoo Tycoon, I believe. Considerably simpler than this. One wonders. Okay, it's made out of logs. Alright. Or more likely, probably something like fiberglass meant to look like logs. Anyway. Alright, they want us to look at the lions next. Move? This is Mika. This is the grizzly. Currently has a high star rating. Just figuring this crap out, man. They're sleeping. Okay. Locate the West African lion habitat. Okay. These are zebras. Those are not lions. Yeah, how much of this we can look at here. These are not lions. These are birds. Peacock. Also not lions. I suspect this place that is highlight is the lion habitat. Leo, West African lion. No social to the big cats. 40 per pride. They are also tired. Objectives. Okay, empty habitat. See what's going there. Sure. Slowly figuring out the controls. Yeah. Alright. So locate the empty habitat, it says. Just clinging on for dear life. So I try to figure this out. This is actually feeling a little stressful. I'm not sure why. Look at them in their glass encasement. Oh, those aren't the animals. Okay, yes. Let's see. I mean, they are, but not in that way. Empty habitat. This is. There's something off here, and I'm not. I can't. I don't know. I'm getting a weird feeling from this. Hi, how's it going? Alright. Okay, here's going to be the empty habitat. I'm just going to go where the markings are. There we go. Okay, this is the empty habitat. Missing a certain something. Warthogs. Adopt a pair of warthogs. Okay. We enjoy warthogs. Open the animal market, which is in the animal trading menu. They're perfectly splendid warthogs for us. You just click on them and select adopt. Normally the animal exchange would be full of animals, but I've emptied out the market. Alright. Clear out works. Yes. Accidentally ordering a dozen elephant. Yes, accidentally. Do they? I need to do some research, actually, about how they do these things nowadays. I haven't been to a zoo in a very long time. I should probably try to go to a zoo to figure some things out. But anyway. So adopt your warthogs. Alright. So Faraji and Adanya. For certain amounts of monies. We shall adopt this warthog. And we shall adopt this warthog. When you adopt an animal, it's automatically placed in animal storage. Where they're held until you're ready to move them into their habitat. There you are, so how about you move them into their new home? Okay. Click to place your warthogs into their habitat. Warthog placement. Okay. I just click and drag the warthogs. Send to zoo. And I presume I'm going to put them right down in the middle of the path here to chase everyone. No. Delivery scheduled. When you ask for an animal to be moved into a habitat, your caretakers. Okay, we'll go to the trade center, collect your animal, and deliver them to your selected habitat. Okay. Trade center's locations. Let's go and watch the caretakers in action. Oh, okay. Hang on, I'm going to pause so that I'll have time to find it. See, on the one hand, I enjoy sim games. On the other hand, I just am feeling weird about this one. Those caretakers don't hang about. They'll... move those animals to their destinations as fast as possible. Let's follow the caretakers. Okay. And laws of physics be damned. Here stand two warthogs within each other. Okay, let's start making sure we take care of the warthogs. Huh? Okay, place feeding and water station. Okay. So. Alright. This is a warthog. Okay, good. Detail achieved. Feeding and water station. Okay. Food trough, water bowl. I want to put it like in there. No, I can't put it in there. Ah! This is all so much simpler when there were, when it was just roller coasters. Okay. Now we want them to be able to enjoy those rocks. Trying to figure out what the best place for this is. We want it centrally located, or if not, I mean, I'd put it not too far from where they will. We want them to be able to get around it, right? So I'll put the feeding trough there, and I will put the water bowl here. Animals require stimulation to keep them happy. Let's add a lovely mud bath for the warthogs. Okay. Mud bath. Count toward their enrichment, specifically their toy enrichment welfare. Ah, okay. So this one... How much space do we have to work with here? Oh, look, they're filling the trough. Okay. Give them... Put the mud bath here, so folks coming along this way can watch them bathe. This is an unfinished thingamajigs. Okay. Ostrich habitat over near the hippos. Look at them. Look at them. Alright. This appears to be satisfactory. Did anyone give them water, or are we just going to, who knows? Okay. Right, so we need to look at, yes, basics. Stuff is over here as well. There's so much. Okay. Visiting player alerts. I have no idea what this means. I assume these are other people. Alright, they want us to look down here for some reason. Before we actually start building our ostrich habitat, let's pause. Okay, I'll pause the game again. Uh-huh. Oh, there's an actual button to do it down here. Okay. Sometimes a good time to pause the game. Yes, I do that all the time. And a keeper gate before we complete the barrier. Free habitat needs a keeper gate after all else. But the keepers get in, out. Make sure it's hooked up to the path so keepers can reach it. What am I even doing? Place habitat gate. I mean, it looks like they can get in and out right now, but yeah. And I guess we're going to put it there. Or there. Complete the perimeter barrier so we can adopt to some ostriches. All right. Red bricks. Just going to use standard length for now. I know there are ways to adjust them. Okay. Have the full loop of a connected barrier before you can place an animal in the habitat. Yeah, we know that. Guess can't actually see into the habitat at the moment. Have a step ladder, but seeing as they're banned. Okay. Right. Oh, I see. Yeah, I kind of had wanted to go further out to the corner here. I would have done that, but that's okay. Yes, okay, fine. I shall do it. I shall select the barrier. Glass. Click the glass barrier in the browser to swap it. Ah, okay. I understand. Ah! Okay, I understand now. Oh, that's it. Apparently, that's the only barrier. That is the only place you can stand and see the ostriches. Well, so much for that. At least right now. All right, donation box. Close the game. You can speed the game up by clicking on the thing. Fast forward button will run everything 5 times faster. Yeah. Especially waiting for money to accumulate or for animals to be delivered. Yes. Use the one I'm waiting for. Yeah, okay, right. Yeah, like this is finished. And now they want 4 ostriches. Okay. Animal trading. Find animals for adoption in the animal market. Adopt your ostriches. This one has a gold ribbon. I don't understand, so is more expensive. I don't know what it means. The appeal. This is a very appealing ostrich. They're all common ostriches, but Dika is appealing. All right. Hang 1 male and 3 females. I think that's... with birds, I think that's what you want, right? I don't know. Custom seizure. These were all seized in... Someone tried to smuggle an ostrich. And they were seized in customs. Alright. We're just gonna adopt all of these ostriches. Okay. We're sending all of them to the zoo. Has that actually happened yet? Send to zoo. Okay. There we go. Okay, that's right. We had to click on that one. Now, you can't send to Hyprax. You can't send to enclosure until it is complete barrier. Yeah. We've been playing with that. There's things like enrichments or feeding stations near to habitat perimeters. I guess get a really good view of the animals. Yeah. I figured that out. They only let me put a glass barrier here. Really, they didn't let me keep going around. Is this the tutorial? I have no idea what's happening anymore. Alright. But apparently we're in the ostrich phase of our existence. I am not completely vibing with this game. I'm just going to say right out. There's something I can't quite put my finger on it. It's troubling me. It could be a combination of things. And it may just be, getting used to things, or it may just be some other things. Have they let you add windows yet? Not yet. I don't think. We're just we're deep in tutorial land right now. And, I've lost track of everything. This was this? No, that is Warthog land. And doing. There was a building they showed me. Ah! Are they here? They're here. Ah, yes, physics. Okay, good. So the ostriches have arrived. These are our ostriches. We buried our heads in the sand. We're about to. Ostrich cam. Okay. As the thing is, I'm also, I don't know if I really want the level of detail this is going to be making us. Okay. What are we doing? Set up the comment, add feeding station, add water station, add food enrichment. Okay, right. So, stuff. Large food bowl, slow feeder, small water trough. I have no idea what a slow feeder is. And that's enrichment. Okay. So let's make sure they can eat. You probably want to be able to eat food. And put this in view of the one window. And I rotate this object. I can rotate this object. Yeah, that's close enough. All right. And enrichment, it says blue feeder. I have no idea what this is. I'm just going to put it there. I have no idea what it is.
Oh yeah.
Okay. You did the bronze things. You're running 43 miles per hour. Yes, right. Okay. Watering the animals. Right, yeah. People trying to make jokes they think are amusing. Do the same for the keepers. Okay. You got us a bronze statue. Alright. Use for keepers, feed the hippos. The keeper huts are where the keepers prepare the food for animals. They should be placed near to the habitats. Make sure the keepers don't waste their time walking, and they should be looking after animals. Got it. So let's put the food bowl down for the keepers to come and feed off of. No. Build a keeper hut. Ah, okay, I can just click on this and it'll get me there. Facilities. Place a keeper hut. Classic? Or Planet Zoo? I'm gonna put the Planet Zoo one, right? You need to rotate the keeper hut to get it to connect up to the path. Right, just like in the other one. Alright. Only have space for one keeper, but the larger keeper hut can allow multiple keepers. Prepare food at the same time. Bear in mind the keeper huts and other staff facilities shouldn't be placed near to areas where there are lots of guests. Guests don't like seeing facility buildings. They can affect their happiness negatively. Oh, they mustn't know it's an illusion. Place a transformer next to it. Excellent, that's good. We can always use an extra defense against alien robots. For some reason, we're using the power heat map. Okay. What is and what isn't powered in your zoo. Once you place your transformer, you can click on the bottom left to turn the heat map off. Okay. So this again, I'm going to click the Z key. Is that the front? Sure. Sure it is. Now the keepers can start using the hut to prepare food. Where you put it, they won't need to walk very far to deliver it to the ostriches and hippos. Okay. Bengal tigers are next. Alright. Alright. There's nothing ready for them yet. Head over to the plot of land I've marked out. Okay. Heat map. I've turned off the heat map. There we go. That's done. Bengal tigers. What am I doing? Train! There's a train! Ah! Don't you understand? There's a train. I did not realize there would be a train. Steam train. Can we follow the... Can we ride the steam train? Forgive me for a moment. I am enamored by the train. Oh, that's where it is. Okay, yes, right. Sorry, we were supposed to do something. Let me pause this for a moment. Hang on. Bengal tigers, right? Yes, okay, Bengal tigers. I was supposed to do something with Bengal tiger. I was distracted for a moment. Barriers. Yes, we have to build a barrier. Keep in the tigers. Can I just build a glass barrier in the first place? Make that work. Let me see here. Okay. So I'm gonna build across the back here. In this corner, I am gonna build a. Well, do I even need to? There are rocks. You'd think the rocks will do the necessary job. Even when you get a building, you can have trains and cable cars. Trains. Okay. You build a glass barrier. I'm sure this will be perfectly safe. You're gonna build a glass barrier. I know there are commands to shorten these things. But we're just tutorialing here right now. Length. There is a way to change the length. I know there's a way. Let me see if I can remember how to do it. Placement controls. No. Length of wall. No, no. No, not what we're looking for. We're not sculpting terrain. Let me see if I can... No, I can't. Okay. I'd like to change the, Wait. Length. Here we go. I found it. Alright. On the other hand, must. Okay. It appears that I have broken the laws of physics. So let me try to. Let me try to fix that. Okay, there we go. All right, we're getting there. Slowly but surely. Curved section. Wait, I can do curved sections? If only I had known. All right. Okay. I guess I still have to build something. Oh. Oh, I see. This will now be visible. I want glass back here, or do I want brick? Do I want concrete? Concrete sounds fun. Does it really, though? Or do I want them to see the rocks? Will that help? Aesthetically. Okay, we've completed a full circuit back here. Now I guess we need to do another one for safety around this pit. Is that right? Do we? I don't know. Maybe we do. No, the pit is for water? Okay. So is that done? Are we done barriering? Add water so the tigers can swim? That's cool. So add habitat gate. Where do I want people entering and exiting? Trade center, keeper huts. And I want to put the gate over on this side then. Transformer. Okay. Put the gate like here. Make sure those tigers can't jump out of their habitat, don't you think? But that'll be more exciting. Don't we want the tigers to be out and interacting with the guests? What do you want me to do? What is this thing I am doing? Set boundary to 3.7 meters high. We're still using meters. Hold. Select the height of the perimeter by clicking and dragging the barrier height tool upwards. To make sure it reaches height of at least 3.7 meters. I have it in feet. They are speaking in meters. How dare they? How dare they? How dare they deny my freedoms? Anyway, let's see. Just gonna check with my friend Google here. That's 12.13 feet, 12.14 feet. Okay. Okay. Set it to about 12.5 feet. There we go. Now that the habitat is in place, don't forget to put down a donation box near to your viewing areas. Okay? Yes, we must rake in the monies with these non-existent Bengals we have here. Let's see. Okay. Yes, double checking that. Okay, good. All right. Donation box. Yes. Yes, donation box. What is the primary tiger viewing area? I guess it's along this. I guess it's along this area here. Right? You just put it at the corner. Opposite that trash can. There we go. Okay, that's the habitat boundary complete, the habitat gate in place, and most importantly, the tigers won't be able to jump out of it anymore. And we adopted the tigers. Alright. Have them. This one is gold. This one apparently is well liked. Alright. Tigers are expensive. And also, very importantly, they're only getting 2 of them, which... You know, they're open animal storage. Tigers and all like that. We'll put them here. Also, our trusty caretakers collecting the tigers. Take a look at preparing the habitat for arrival. Suitable feeding station. Okay. Food tray. I mean, we'll put it in the middle here somewhere. Instead of any water bowl, let's try something different. Some animals need a pool in their habitat so you can go for a swim. You can also use it to drink from. The banks of the pool have a gentle slope so they can easily a nice refreshing drink. There's already a pool excavated, but you still need to fill it with water. You should do that by going to the terrain and selecting the water tool. Okay. Water. Place mouse on the side of the hole and wait for the line to turn blue to place the water. Water cannot be placed over animals. There. Valid. I am happy to be validated. That's good. How much validation do we want? I guess is the question. What is the depth of our needed validation? I think that's the question. Do we want only this much validation, or do we want all of this validation? I feel I need a lot of validation. I'm going to just go ahead and click this. Yes, that'll do nicely. Of course, just like the warthogs and the ostriches, these tigers will also need other things. Some enrichment. So why don't you add some suitable toy and food enrichment items to their habitat? Why don't I, indeed? Why don't I? I'll tell you why I don't. Because I have to think, and thinking hurts. Okay. Enrichment items. They have a rubbing pad and a frozen blood pumpkin. Oh, yes, let's give them that. I'm sure that will be helpful. Very enriching. A rubbing pad. Where shall we put the rubbing pad? We want people to see them using it, right? They want to see their dollars at work, so I'm going to put the rubbing pad here. Like at an angle. There we go. Take shape. Now the tigers will need a shelter. And hide from the guests. Bad weather. Tigers! We're in England, you might want to think of that as normal weather. Haha. Tigers! Gonna build one or throw down a blueprint. Tigers. Get them. You're fascinated by this pumpkin. Okay. And they're already tearing into it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Habitat. Okay, where do we want them to sleep? Probably we want it to be somewhere near the back, but there's already a pool there. I mean, if we put it at this corner, that's a possibility, but then that's going to be blocking a lot of... I probably should have planned this out ahead of time. I'd like there to be somewhere for the tigers to hang out. And play pinochle if they so desire. Okay, here we are. Can I just put this, like, over here? Will that block too much access to the pool? See, it might. It might. I want them to be able to get out of both sides of the pool if they want to. So I think what I'm going to do... I'm going to do the unthinkable. I'm going to plunk it down in the middle here. Ah! God. Okay. Right on top of everything. Alright. And they miffed because they aren't too keen on the type of terrain in their habitat. You gave this terrain to me! Select a tiger and bring up its information to that. Alright, alright. Go with the one on the rock here. Click on the terrain tab, you can view the terrain, see how they feel. The different types of terrain. Tiger need of more. Less, okay. So... more soil. Alright. Navigable land area is apparently insufficient. Yes, they need a lot of room to run around. So, but they want more soil. Okay. Rain painting. Soil. Soil light. Soil heavy. Rock. Do they want light soil or heavy soil? Do they have a preference? Needs more soil. Less grass. Less grass, more soil. Got it. These are tigers. We shall give them heavy soil. Is that good? I don't know. These are heavier animals. It's going to become heavy soil, one way or the other. Okay, so I just paint it? Is that what we're looking for? Alright. So less grass, more soil. Someone lost a balloon. I'm very sad. Need more short grass, less long grass. I can't tell the difference. Correct amount of soil. I wanted a little bit more. Alright. Okay. So we need more, less long grass, more short grass. Okay. Alright, I have no idea where the... Ah! Okay. Silver objectives completed. Okay. Alright, good. Good. Good fences, good neighbors. Okay, great. Alright. Scenarios unlocked. Okay, the ape scenario is apparently unlocked. Okay. Okay, puns, right? Yes, of course they are. Over the NP files. Okay. Apparently this is okay now. We have a silver lion statue. We have a Bornean orangutan and a Timberwolf stone statue. Okay, cool. Was that enough? Are the tigers happy now? I feel like I should have thrown down a little bit more. More of this crap. They're not gonna let me. Okay. They're swimming. Tiger swimmery. And it's shaking itself. Alright. A lot of detail. Okay, here we go. More stuff. Find one of the P-Files and select them to open their info panel. Have a good gander at how they're doing, although technically it's... Yeah, right, sure. No, we don't want to provoke... No, they don't want to provoke the geese. You know what happens when you provoke the geese. Wait, what? Adopt and place new, but they said to look at their maze. Social welfare is good. And they're not stressed, but their social group isn't quite right, so we'll find more. Okay. What do you need? You need more adults. And juveniles. Adopt 3 more P-Files in the animal market. Okay, yes. Okay. Gallery. Alright. We need... Do we want all 3 of these? I guess. Well, we want this one. Is there a thing that tells us adult? You're all adults. Alright. We now have 3 of them. We're sending them here. Be delivered soon. Sounds like our snow leopard's grumpy. Head over there and find what's wrong. Okay. It's just I'm just fascinated with the fact that they've put them all in a maze. Interesting. I have been muted this whole time. How long have I been muted? I don't know. I just looked over at my microphone and saw that I was muted. Delightful. Okay. What was I doing? Who knows? Temperature, right. Okay, we have 1 cooler. Get some more down and get as much of the habitat quickly as we can. Luckily, the habitat already has power, but you need to make sure of that. Okay. I wonder how long I've been... Alright, anyway. We sit here trying to figure this out. Okay. How many of these do we need? Do we need one more? I'm going to presume we do. There's a fair amount of overlap happening. All right. We've got the coolers in. We can address the leopard's terrain welfare. Okay. Yeah, they want snow and rock. All right. I'd like to see the welfare levels. Do we actually have any snow leopards in here, or are we just waiting for them? We're waiting for them. Okay. I'd like to be able to see the terrain welfare. Is there a way to do that? That's a good question. Ah, I see I have to block someone. Hold on. There we go. All right. Now, figuring this out. Because this is the funny part, is I was able previously to just sort of click on a snow leopard and it was fine. But all right, I'm just gonna paint some snow. Terrain welfare to 100%. I'd like to see a snow leopard. Or get a hold of one on the information track so that I can. Snow leopard. Okay. I don't want to move it, I just want to look at its stats. Okay, there we go. That's all I wanted. Okay. Less grass. Correct amount of rock, but it needs less grass. Okay, good. That's what I wanted to see while I was doing this. Ah! Okay. Taking on the other animals in the zoo and fix up any issues with their habitats. Increase the average welfare of the animals across the zoo, and that average welfare is a very important statistic. Old lion statue. Go to zoo management, then to the animal section. Ah, okay, good. That's... We've got... Okay. Hang on, I'm staying in here for a minute. All species will soon become available in the animal market. There's very fast head off shelving. Okay, wait, what? Okay, we're done? Okay. I'm confused! You see what we want. Okay. Animal alerts. Animal welfare has attracted protesters. And there's their platitudes. Okay, great. Yes. We're trying to throw backstory into these characters, apparently. Which is unexpected, but there it is. This animal has welfare issues, social welfare issues, critical space issues. Is it because of where it is currently? Did we move the animal? Is it because of, can it not get out of where it is? Is this not a safe little... Let me check something. I don't know. Ah, that's what it was. Where it landed. That's why this little lion was not happy. It landed in this little ditch. Probably get rid of this little ditch, I would think. The animal's fine now. Ah, this scenario will not let me get rid of the ditch. And I see that would have been... Well, okay, I guess the protesters are gone. Fascinating. Okay. Well, I think that's decent enough, just running through the tutorial here for this session. We'll see how this goes. There's a lot. A lot to throw at you at once. I am fascinated by this. How this whole thing works. Water treatment plant. Okay. I see there are a lot of bits and bobs to learn on this, so I'll have to think about it. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and go back to the main menu. You lose any unsaved changes. I mean, this was the tutorial. I don't know, do I want to come back and... Yeah, sure, I'll save it. Just for now. Main menu. Okay. Gorilla. Okay. All right. So. I do not yet know how I feel about this game, to be perfectly honest. There are a lot of things, little things just sort of coming up for me, and I kept wondering, if this was going to be fun. There's a lot that's kind of frustrating I was trying to figure out. And a lot of that may just be just getting used to the game. But then there are things about it that just aesthetically trouble me. There are some things, it's even more so than Planet Coaster. There's a lot I need to think about. I don't know whether I'm going to come back to this or not. I might. But there's just... I'm feeling the same sort of frustration that I felt when I was learning Planet Coaster, which is understandable. So I guess the question is, do I want to invest the time to continue with such things? We shall see. We shall see. Either this, or I go and build another city, which I might do. Or I, just start a different game, which I could also do. But I got to think about it. I got to think about it a little bit. I mean, overall, I liked my favorite part of this was just sort of seeing the animals. That was kind of the point of the thing. Getting to see what how the animal management works. A lot of the animals are very cute, very very nice, very very cool to look at. So I mean, this will be. I feel like I don't think I should be completely done with this yet, but we'll see. I have to think. I have to think. Which is very dangerous. One of the most dangerous things a person can do. So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe. This is a maybe for me. I have to decide if I want to deal with all the fiddly bits right now and learn all the fiddly bits, or if I want to do that later. That's pretty much what this comes down to. So I will think on this, and we will see. I felt like I wanted to do a building thing. We'll have to figure that out. All right. Well, that being the case, there's also the temptation to just go back and start another City and City Skylines, but then that may take a while. So I have to decide. How do I want to do this? What do I want to do? Do I want to go back and forth? Who knows? Who knows? How much energy do you have, Jim? Who the hell knows? No one. All right. So what is happening on YouTube? But I thank you everyone for coming and watching this. This is an experience, definitely. So what do we have happening? So on Saturday nights, as folks may have seen last night, we have Invisible Sun back. So we have that happening. And so we're continuing with our third phase of that. We're going to, within around the end of the month or so, we're going to be starting up the Space Noir campaign I've been talking about, Void's End. That's going to be happening Wednesday afternoons. So look for that around the end of April. And that's all that I've got going on right now. I might do more stuff. I don't know. I'm kind of perhaps starting to hanker to do other things. So we'll see how that goes. They're on stream or off stream, I'm not sure. But we'll figure it out. But thank you all very much for watching. I very much appreciate it. And this was actually quite cool. I did enjoy it. So we'll see. For all my griping, I did enjoy the bits I got to do here. And, it's still just learning. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm going to head off now. Do take care, folks. And I will see you all of a sudden.